I'll never work with them, and they disgust me. What is a wholesaler, and how do they steal your equity? Well, a wholesaler is someone that comes to you and they say they're gonna buy your home and they get your home under contract, but actually they didn't plan on buying your home at all. They wanted to sell that contract to another buyer of the home. Here's kind of how the numbers work out and how the wholesaler walks away with a buttload of money from the sale of your home. Wholesalers love homes that are in need of repairs because they know that people undervalue their home. So let's say a wholesaler convinces you your home in a little bit of disrepair is worth only $100,000. They get you under contract for that home for $100,000, and that contract is assignable. Before they leave, they take some quick photos of the home, and then they start shopping that contract out to investors. Let's say they find an investor that's interested in the home for $175,000. So the contract is assigned to this new buyer, and that middleman, the wholesaler, no longer is accountable or responsible for anything in the contract. And now it's just they're a middleman taking the difference. So you get to the closing table and the final purchase price of the home is $175,000. But you're not getting that $175,000. $75,000 of it is going to the wholesaler because they get the difference of the contract and when it's assigned. So the original seller is still only walking away with $100,000 minus taxes and fees and whatnot, while the wholesaler walks away with the $75,000, and they didn't have any accountability or risk or anything like that. They just walked away with 75 grand. I'm gonna make you a little extra mad. The investor needs to make money too. So that $175,000 purchase price the investor bought it for made sense for them financially as well to make a profit. So even that number is below the regular market value of your home. So now the investor takes the home and they work on it for 1 to 6 months. They put about $50,000 into it. So they're in on the home for $225,000 total, including renovation or updating costs. And then they turn around and sell it for $350,000. Now let's subtract commissions and whatnot. Let's say they walk away and it's $325,000. So then investor walked away with $100,000 while the wholesaler walked away with $75,000. That's all money that original seller had opportunity to make. Now, I'm not hating on the investor because the investor at least gets some risk in the game. So if while they own the home, there's a fire, natural disaster, or a sinkhole gobbles the home, they lose a butt ton of money. The wholesaler is never on the hook for anything like that. They just walk away scot-free, accountability-free, risk-free. That's why I despise wholesalers. I call them equity thieves. I'll never work with them, and they disgust me. Look out for future videos on how to avoid wholesalers, how to spot wholesalers, and what tactics wholesalers actually use to get you to go under contract for well below the value of your home. Click the follow button. Those videos will be coming out in the future.
And that's an Orlando thing. Check out the description for more information. See you next time on AOT.